Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are having our cultural documentary, and the tribe in focus today is the Igbo tribe. The Igbo people are one of the largest and most influential ethnic groups in Nigeria, primarily found in southeastern states such as Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and also Imo states. They are also found in parts of Delta and River states. Igbo people have a rich and flavorful cuisine that reflects their cultural values. Igbo food is known for its spicy variety and also the use of local ingredients such as palm oil, fish, yam, and many other naturally grown ingredients. Now, when it comes to Igbo meal, just forget it. Igbo people have some of the most enticing food made from naturally and locally grown ingredients. Some of their foods like fufu, which is made from fermented cassava, can be taken together with soups like ofensala, which is the white soup, or ofe oha, which is the oha soup. Now, when it comes to delicacies, Igbo people have different other types of very nice delicacies. Igbo people have the abacha and uba, which is cassava flakes. They also have the nkwobi, which is cow leg pepper soup, and also the ishewu, which is goat head pepper soup. There are also different other types of nice and locally made dishes like the chicken ngwangwo. When it comes to the social work ethic of the Igbo people are known to be very enterprising and industrious, and they are found in every part of the world, showcasing their entrepreneurial skills. The Igbo people love to live together in a particular community, and they are very proud of their language. This is the Igbo language. Igbo people have a very authoritative tone when they speak their language, you know. You hear words like, when it comes to greeting, you understand, you hear terms like Ekwanu, Odima, you know, Kekiimi, and all that. So the Igbo people have a very beautiful culture, beautiful language, a very nice group of people, and extremely hardworking. That's one thing I want to say about the Igbo people. Igbo people are hardworking, especially when it comes to business, when it comes to seeking money and seeking a source of livelihood. The Igbo people are extremely hardworking, and they have a very high work ethic. That is why when it comes to business, the Igbos and the Hausas in the whole of Nigeria and the whole of West Africa, they are the two tribes that are known to be the richest tribe among every other tribe. So just as we normally do, we'll be going out to meet some well-meaning Nigerians, and let's ask them about how much they know about the Igbo culture and how much they know about the Igbo people. Yeah, so today we're having a documentary on the Igbo tribe, and we want you to tell us what you know about the Igbo people and also the Igbo culture. If there's anything you know about the Igbo people or the Igbo culture, you can share it with us.
Fine. As I said earlier before, one thing I know about Igbo people is that they are good business-minded people.
Yeah.
They are very, very good business-minded people. They don't play with business.
When it comes to money.
When it comes to money, they don't joke with money. They don't joke with business.
That's true.
You understand? And they are straightforward human beings. And if you get close to them, if you understand them very well, you see that they are understanding people. I would like to you. I've run business with many Igbos. Based on my own understanding,
and you feel you relate with them well.
Yeah, they are unique people. In fact, according to me, I used to tell my friends, people that anywhere you go in this world, if you didn't see Igbo man, I'm about to load and go. It's true.
Based on business, have you?
Based on business, yeah. So that is what I know for now about Igbo.
Okay, so you told us that you are from Edo, right? Yeah, tell us about your people now. Tell us about the Edo people.
People are also nice, they're also good. We like traveling. We also like money. You understand? We also like business as well. I know.
Okay. Like, is there any aspect of your culture, maybe relating to the food or something you like to share with the world?
Yeah, of course. One thing I like about our Edo people, our food, when it comes to swallow, we like something like granite soup.
Granite soup, I've heard of that. Granite
soup and swallow, as in what I mean.
Swallow, like all these pounded
yam. Pounded yam with
all
soup.
Those things.
You understand? So we Edo people, we love that food so much.
All right. So thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. You can follow us on our social media pages. I don't think there's need for much introduction because we've already been with our big boss on our Hausa documentary. So welcome back to the channel, sir.
Thank you very much.
So today we are having a documentary on the Igbo culture, and we would like you to tell us what you know about the Igbo culture and also what you know about the Igbo people as a people.
Okay. The little I know about the culture is that I know one of it is they are a decentralized setup of people politically. As politically they have a decentralized system of government where age really matters, and then they also have different classes of age grades. So that's the political.
Yeah.
Then there are also very cultural people with their different cultural festivals, like the New Yam Festival, and then even when you see their marriages, it's deeply rooted with culture. So I know that the Igbo peoples are very cultural, very African cultural. There are people that believe in themselves. With a little history, politically, the Igbo culture has improved or changed after the Civil War. But before now, and like I said, that the age grade thing, but even after the Civil War, one of the things we know that has changed and has impacted them is the apprenticeship thing in the business world. Because after the war, they started that system of apprenticeship and freedom of the apprentice. And then that has helped them economically to be stable. Two, we know Igbo people as business-oriented people. You know, they joke with money.
Yeah.
And Igbo man needs to be studied. In fact, the way the Igbo man runs his business needs to be embedded in business administration in the university and tertiary institution. Because the little I know about them is that they're very shrewd businessmen. And Igbo man will not spend 1,000 naira if he has not paid 20,000. Now, this is one of the aspects I know about the Igbo. They are very shrewd business people. Very shrewd.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for that. So the last time, you told us that you were Yoruba or tribe, and we didn't really ask you to tell us about your tribe. So we want to use this opportunity now, so for you to tell us about the Yoruba culture. What is it about the Yoruba culture that you want to put out here?
One thing I want to say about the Yoruba people, which are my people, is that we have one of the best women as wives. I encourage any bachelor who's planning to get married, that one of the women that can give you peace of mind are Yoruba women. We are well trained, we are well behaved, especially some of us, most of us that grew up in the north. The Yoruba people are also cultural people. We are very cultural. And one of the core culture of Yoruba people is respect. We are very, very respectful. So if that's one thing about Yoruba, we are respectful. And we have love commerce too. At the same time, we love education.
Yes.
The typical Yoruba person wants to go to school.
Yes.
To a large extent, there are more Yoruba people that went to school than those that did not go to school. That's what I say about Yoruba.
Yeah, I also heard that Yoruba people are one of in fact, they are the most educated black race. When it comes to tribes among the black race, the Yorubas are the most educated black tribe among the black race. So for you being a Yoruba man, how does that make you feel, and how important does education feel to you as a Yoruba person? And what does it mean to your culture as a Yoruba person? Like, why are Yoruba people, why do you guys seek knowledge that much? I want to understand.
Yes, before now, we are exposed to the Westerners before colonization. First, before some other tribes from the southwest. So our association with the Westerners made us include education as our cultural. With little pride, my wife now is about to be a doctor. She's about to bag in her doctorate degree.
Wow.
She's from Ekiti. And in their family, they have 2 professors, 1 doctor. She is now doing her PhD.
Wow.
And about to complete. So we love education. We just feel secure when we're educated.
Yeah.
You see a Yoruba man, even though he doesn't have the millions, but he's educated.
Yeah.
So we have imbibed education into our culture as one of the prerequisites or one of the ways of living as a Yoruba person.
Yeah. And regardless of how, the financial aspect, whether a Yoruba man is rich or poor, we've seen Yoruba people who, someone like David Ona in the music industry, he has every reason not to go to school because his father is well-to-do and he was successful as a musician. But his father still forced him. In fact, he opened a section in music department in the university for his son to study. And so Yoruba people have this, regardless of financial status, whether rich or poor, Yoruba people seek knowledge. And it's one thing I respect about Yoruba people, the knowledge-seeking aspect, because, they say knowledge is like light, you understand? When you are the more knowledgeable, the more, you are open to realities of life. So thank you very much for contributing to this, our session.
All right. Education gives you self-confidence.
Yeah.
I love the example you use about Davido. Another legend Yoruba musician, King Sunny Ade.
Yes.
In one of his interviews, he said one of his greatest regrets was that he never went to school.
That's all.
So no matter your fame, no matter your money, just have that educational background, even if it's a BSc. Even if it's a BSc. In fact, I'm challenged my wife now to also go and enroll for my PhD too.
Yeah.
Because they should not come to pass me. Already she's ahead. She has 2 masters.
Wow.
So she's doing, I only have 1.
Okay.
So that's the thing with the Yoruba people. We love education. We love it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for contributing to our session again.
Thank
and
you
this time
so
around, I will advise you to follow our channel so you'll be updated with our
Sure,
work.
sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I advise every other listeners and viewers to follow their channel
All
and
right.
learn more about
Thank you.
Nigerian
Thank you
culture.
very much, sir. Yeah, my name is Ziad Onimisi, and we're having a cultural documentary with the tribe in focus, which is the Igbo tribe. So as a Nigerian who live in a multicultural society, I'm sure you've met Igbo people and you've related to them in one way or the other. So if you can tell us something about the Igbo people, what can you tell us about the Igbo people?
For me, Igbo people are wonderful. We are all human beings in the first place.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I've met, diverse people that I've seen, especially Igbo people, they are wonderful people. I've met Igbo person that actually helped me, throughout my career ladder, from my BSc to my master's to my PhD level.
Yeah.
It has been someone that is actually an Igbo person.
Wow.
The person happens to be a mentor, and the person is very wonderful.
Right.
I grew up in a community in Lagos where I have interacted, I have lived with Igbo people. They are wonderful people.
Yeah.
And as I speak, Igbo people, I have them as my colleague also in the office, in the diverse places that I've been to.
Yeah.
They are fantastic people. For me, they are good people.
Yeah.
For me, they are wonderful people. Learning their language in a little while, although I'm not yet perfect, but at least I have learned 1 or 2 things about their language.
Yeah.
For me, they are fantastic.
So if I say Kekwanu now, you can reply, right?
I understand what you are saying, but I can't reply.
Okay.
Like I said, they are fantastic.
Okay, like they are known to be people that love business, like from your own perspective.
That's actually the kind of people they are.
Yeah.
In terms of business wise, here in this country,
Yeah.
we give it to Igbo people. In terms of people that are deeply in a merchandise. When we talk about merchandise, entrepreneurship, ventures, and all of that, you see Igbo people. And there is nowhere in the world that you go to that you won't see them. And true. One good thing is that even when you see them, they get to know that you are also in Nigeria like them. They extend that goodwill to you. So for me, they are fantastic.
Okay, what tribe are you from, sir?
I'm a Yoruba man.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your culture?
I don't think I should be the one to tell, because I'm going to tell you good things about my culture.
It's not just about good or bad, just maybe things that about the culture. Maybe there's a food that Yoruba food that you love, or maybe there's a festivity that you love. We had recently the Oju de Oba, you understand, that showcased, Yoruba culture and all that. So what is it about the Yoruba culture that you like to tell the world?
Well, for me, the Yoruba culture that I know is that word that they always tell us. Remember the sum of whom you are. Meaning that don't forget from where you come from your source, from your family. That has actually resonated with me.
Yeah.
And for me, that has actually helped me wherever I find myself. Even when I go out, to other states, to other countries, when I remember that word, I keep it right to myself. Even till now, when my mom called me, it would always end that discussion.
Don't
remember the song
of
whom you are. So for me, that is one of the fantastic thing that resonates with me, which I would like to pass down to my generation, especially to my children, so that they will never forget where they come from, where they actually come from in terms of the kind of background.
Yeah, and who their predecessors are.
Exactly. So thank you.
So we've come to our conclusion of our today's documentary, which features the Igbo tribe, and from our conversation with well-meaning Nigerians, we got to realize that the Igbo people are the people that are known to be very hardworking and very enterprising, and they are found in every part of the world. So if you love this documentary and you enjoy my videos, make sure you subscribe to my page, and see you guys next time in my next documentary.